yoga for 20 minutes and now I'm walking for a bit. We're at 7,500 steps. Good job. Let's all clap. Hi, welcome to my Luteal phase. This is oversharing, but I like oversharing. It's fun. So I'm so excited for this phase because usually we tend to eat things during our that time, but you're supposed to eat it 1 week before. Bring extremely light workout today. I'm going to practice some yoga and walk. I did a lot of steps yesterday. I think I've done 15,000 steps, and I'm just planning my meal. Now the thing is, I just have to make sure that I don't start my day with extremely carb heavy food because I'll start with healthy fats. This is what I'm saying. I've learned so much through this process. So I'm going to start with healthy fats and protein and carbs, everything balanced. And I just want to see if my cravings do go up. As of now, I don't have any sort of cravings. Before I would actually plan what I want to eat when. Now I don't have that craving of I want to eat this or I want to eat that, which is quite different honestly. And now when I think of it, honestly, when I started this, it was extremely difficult for me. When I started the fast like a girl, the first 3 days were difficult for me because of giving up sugar. I didn't realize that I eat a lot of sugar, refined sugar. I'm still eating fruits, which is fructose, so that's alright. But I was eating a lot of sugar when you actually think about it, then it makes sense because even dark chocolate, even the best dark chocolate out there has sugar as the first ingredient. There are a few I've found now that are better, cleaner ingredients which actually has cocoa as the first ingredient. And now what I'm doing is instead of indulging in dark chocolate until I find one that has good ingredients and tastes good, I just take cocoa powder and mix it with I make these peanut date laddus, or I'll add it in my peanut butter. So the peanut butter I make at home, I anyways add a little bit of cocoa powder in that because dark chocolate is good for us. And it's very personal how you want to tweak your diet according to this, because my case, the main thing was that I have a sweet tooth, so until that's taken care of, I'm good. If I have something sweet to eat after a meal, but that also, honest to God, I'm not craving sweet also as much anymore, because I'll be honest with you, once sugar is out of the equation, you realize that everything isn't as sweet. Because even with the cocoa and even with a peanut date laddu, it's not that sweet. Dates also not as sweet as sugar. Sugar just gives you this kick. So I'm going to see what to do. I'm going to see how this day goes. And yesterday, honestly, I don't know, surprisingly, these moong dal chilas that I eat, they're really, really filling. They're really heavy. So I was just looking back because when I edit these, it's a good way for me also to track what I've eaten and how much I'm eating. I'm not trying to eat less. It's just that I've realized, let me tell you something. Everyone talks about fat shaming. Everyone talks about how people overeat and that's a problem. But what people don't realize is when you've been skinny throughout, people will also shame you for eating less. So I realized that at one point, those jokes, khati nahi hai, aunties will start that, and then everyone around you will just be like, oh, you probably don't eat. And you just start eating to show people that, I do eat. I'm not, it's almost as though I was just eating just to show people that I do eat. And at one point, my appetite, I was just mindlessly eating. It's not as though I was hungry. I was just eating for the sake of it. And now I've understood that honestly my appetite isn't that massive, and it's not a bad thing. I'm going to eat until I want to. I'm going to eat when I'm hungry, and they say that you're not supposed to eat till you're 100% full. till 80-90% is good, but I'm still eating because I'm still figuring out my relationship with food. I mean, even in the last, the ovulation phase of this uh, fast like a girl, I was eating a lot because I thought I had to eat all these different foods in one day. But now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to listen to my body. I do intuitive eat for the most part of it, but I end up also eating just if I'll see something online. And but that honestly I'm not craving it because before what would happen was if I saw something, I'll give you an example. Yesterday when I was out, I love bakeries. I love cake. I literally love cake. And I was outside and I thought that I asked them if there were gluten free, sugar free options, and they said no. And I was like, okay, tomorrow I can start eating. I can eat gluten from like today, grains. And then I thought of it and I was like, but what would I want to eat? There's nothing that I look at. I'll tell you why also. Now, you know what has happened is if there's too much sugar in something, it's making me feel sick. And I'll tell you one more thing. So, I used to love to snack like chips and stuff, and I love dessert. So, once I've the sugar is I think leaving my body slowly. I can't take something that's too sweet anymore. And one more thing is that when it comes to snacks, I would eat chips, and who doesn't love chips? But I started eating roasted chana instead, and I got this packet. I think a half kilo, 400 gram pack. I swear to God, it's not getting over because even if I take a bowl of it, a good serving of it, it just fills you up, and there's no sugar. There's no. I'm also trying to stay away from extremely spicy food. I used to eat really spicy food. At one point, I would go to places and tell them that to make the food so spicy that I start tears in my eyes. And I remember my friend used to look at me. She was German. She's German. Why am I saying was? She's German, and she was just like, "Why are you doing this to yourself? Like, why do you?" She thought that it's an Indian thing, and even I thought it is. But now I've realized that I'm not supposed to have tears in my eyes while eating anything, and if it's not suiting me, I should not do it because even according to Ayurveda or dosha, you need to eat according to that. So I'm just trying to navigate this whole thing. I'm so excited for this phase, and I'm really thrilled to start yoga again. I'll tell you why. I was doing a lot of cardio, and I've realized that I'm losing weight, not weight, I'm losing muscle. So I want to be able to. Yoga is the best thing because it's your own body weight. And what has happened is I'm going to get really real with you guys. I feel as though, you know, when you have fat around, they say that you have fat that will protect your organs, right? So there was a period when I used to smoke cigarettes for, I think, it was not even that long, 5-6 months, but it will cause damage. And I feel as though when I quit smoking, my stomach had this like layer of, I could feel it. I didn't have that before, and I feel like it's melting away now because maybe my lungs needed it or my liver. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so it's really interesting to see what's happening, the changes, because I'm just doing cardio mainly because I feel walking is the easiest exercise. I'm looking at this as a long term thing that tomorrow, even if I don't have my yoga mat with me, I don't have access to a gym, that I can just go outside and walk. Because walking is something that you don't need specific gear for. You can honestly just walk if you have to. For example, yesterday I ended up walking, I think, five, no, three, four, 3,000 steps in heels, and I was okay with it. And before also, I used to always wear these kitten heels. I always had heels on, so that's another thing I'm gonna start doing. I feel as though it's good for my posture because I realized that I tend to, my back tends to hunch around people, so I need to straighten myself, like straighten my back and stuff. So that's why I prefer walking because I feel like it's more fun, and honestly, even I prefer walking outside because even in the gym, you have the same view. I like gyms that have trees in front of them outside the window. But when you're walking outside, it's fun to watch things. I like to watch things, look at things while walking. So that's that for this part. I'm going to go practice some yoga now. It's around 6:30 right now. It rained, so I'm just waiting for it to get a little dry because I washed my mat. I'm just like, that's the thing I need to be. I have to change my way of thinking because I need to do this. I can't make silly excuses. So I'm going to see you. Bye. Say hello to my yoga mat. Here I'm meeting after a while. Now I have to find a place that's not that wet. That sounds wrong, but it is what it is. We have to practice some yoga. This is my outfit for today. That's my tripod. It's sitting on my bag because I'm not carrying a bigger bag. I need to wash that bag. Everything I actually need to wash things. Okay, let's go work out. Honestly speaking, it's not that right outside. I need to find a spot now. What they call her recce because I can't find a spot. I didn't know any lyrics yesterday to any of the songs. That's all. I didn't care if I didn't know things in school, but not knowing lyrics to songs at the club? Huh. What am I going to say to my children? I need to know the lyrics, bro. Bruh. I have to walk a lot more now to go to my spot. Spotty spot. See, I want to be relaxed today. I'm not going to push myself for a walk. Yoga bhi kar liya, wo bhi kafi hai. The good thing is technically I'm walking now, so the steps will be counted. Let's see. Once I reach my spot, the spot. The tree in the trees are. This is so beautiful. My favorite color right now. It's pretty yellowish green. Almost there. Almost. Finding the perfect place because it's important to me. Do you see how this is? Walking here, slightly tricky. I think this is a good place. लॉक किया जाए जी हाँ. Show you guys my view and I'm practicing yoga. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy and blessed, grateful. I'm done with my yoga for the day. I'm gonna see if I want to go for a walk. I'm gonna go home now. Let's go home, guys. There aren't mosquitoes, there are flies, and there are these tiny insects that this, but I'm gonna get used to it. I mean, even in the Bhagavad Gita, it says that you need to be able to focus. You can't silence everyone else. It's within. So, let's go home. I think I'm not going to go home and change my shoes. I'll just walk 3,000 steps maybe in these chappals. Because going home from here is also 1,500 steps. So might as well just do my 3,000 steps right now. I'll have to walk with my phone. I've already done 900 steps, so it's all good. Just 2,000, no 2,100 more steps. Remember the story with the crow and the water and rocks? I forgot the full story, but I know there was a moral of the story. That's me. Hi. 1,500 more steps for 3,000. And then I'm going to walk on grass. Grounding is important. 900 more steps for 3,000 steps. And then grounding. Walking on grass. This is an easy workout. I practiced yoga for 20 minutes and now I'm walking for a bit. So that's what this Luteal phase is about. Easy, low intensity workouts. This has to be the cutest thing. This crow is looking for twigs and then something to eat. So cute. He's just a crow trying to be a provider, provide for his family. On that note, we're on 3,000 steps. Now we see this guy's also drinking water. Yes, Mr. Crow is calling his friends. Friend in need is a friend indeed. I'm just sitting on this bench and there's the grass. Right there. Let's go there. That's all for today's vlog. I'll add in all my meals, my chappals. As I was saying, that's all for today's vlog. Hi, so I'm going for another walk, but this is to run errands. So let's see how many steps I do. I think I should do 1,500 steps. Let's see. We're going for a walk. Not for a walk, I'm going to run errands, honestly. Sun is nice and out. Let's do this. Why do I keep repeating myself? Fun. Something bit me all on my feet, on both. Look at these plants, so pretty. When will I be a plant mother that doesn't? My plants need to survive. I got a cute mirror and a tiny jar to pack my snacks when I'm walking. This is me manifesting work. I think that day I went right again. No, we have to go right only, no? Last time I told you, I don't know, a few weeks back, I was walking here and I walked in the wrong direction. Mind you, what? doesn't recognize me today.
Doggy, what happened? We were best friends last week. He doesn't remember me. Forgot me, beta? Hey, मेरा बच्चा. Hello. Hi. Why you forgot me? I was best friends with you last time. You remember we were BFFs? You ran from across the road and you made a cutu. Cutu. Hey, Mila cutu. Hi, Mila cutu. Hi, Mila cutu, cutu, cutu. I love you. 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 Tuku 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 tuku. Tuku 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 tuku. Chupchi chona baby. You know?
It's so beautiful. Wow.
Wow.
Oh my god, I just saw a white bird. I don't know, I saw something that said if I saw that, it meant something. Now I forgot what it meant. I didn't even save it.
Hi, good looking.
He's posing, no? We've done 7,300 steps today. Now, going home. That's all about the actual goodbye for today. We're at 7,500 steps. Good job. Let's all clap. And we did yoga for 20 minutes today. Now, I feel like I'm becoming those in Delhi, how people keep saying bye, 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 and it's never bye, but bye.